Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Mike Smith, along with Aaron Glandon. Dan Ramey has the day off today. I think he had a head cold. Or something.
He was a little under the weather yesterday, and you could tell when you listened to his voice.
And I just assume if you're not feeling well, stay home.
Stay home.
We don't want your cooties.
But Dan likes to work.
Dan's just Dan. By the way, I was not with you yesterday. Yesterday was my wife and I's 46th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
So I've already, daughter and mama and I went out to dinner last night and had a great time. And just want to let you know out there that we've been happily married for 46 years and have been together since we were in 8th grade, which would have been 5 years prior to when we got married.
So you got married right out of high school?
A year out of high school.
Yeah.
We waited a year. Wow. Well, I think I gave her ring. We got engaged on late August, I think it was, of 78, which was our graduation year. And then we got married the following November 3rd. There you have it.
My 3-month wedding anniversary is coming up.
All right.
Big one.
Yeah. And your wife's left you already.
Yeah. She's on a road trip.
That's not good.
For those
You're supposed to go with her on these road trips.
Well, I got to work. I got responsibilities.
Oh, I got you. There you go. Partly cloudy skies for today, which is Tuesday. High up around 61. Look for more sunshine tomorrow. A little warmer with a high of 66. Overnight lows in the mid to upper 30s. Sunshine for Thursday and then rain likely. And we're talking 80% likely on Friday and Friday evening if you're going out to the football games. I was asking our guest this morning, we'll talk more about this in a little bit, about the leaves. I was talking to my wife this morning, and I said, shouldn't the leaves be falling more robustly by this time of year? And she said, yeah, it seems like it. And it's like my neighbor's trees are shedding, but our maples and pears, some leaves are coming down, but not a lot. So I'm not sure why they're hanging on.
On High Street, all the walnut trees there.
Really shedding.
They're shedding.
Yeah. Now, I've seen this too. If you had a heavy rain, then they just dump.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what's going to happen after Friday's rain with the weight of that water on the trees, that maybe that's when they're going to start coming down.
Maybe.
Beneficial news that you can use. We'll tell you all about that and what's happening in the news coming up on this edition of Litter Media Live.
But first, we want to tell you about the Skag clearance sale down at Hometown Motors, 818 Eastern Avenue, which is going on right now. And these prices, they're so low, you're probably going to think they've lost their minds down there. You can choose from a wide selection of Skag mowing equipment, but you'd better hurry, because once clearance inventory is gone, it's gone, and the low prices with them. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. Do yourself a favor and call Hometown Motors Incorporated at 740-773-8826 for more information. Hometown Motors, your store for the great outdoors.
Pain was interfering with Tiffany's active lifestyle. Same-day hip replacement at the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute got her back to the community she calls home. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org. Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. mesmerizing, Tecumseh.
Beneficial news that you can use. We hope you'll start each of your days by checking out our website at littermedia.com, whether you do that on your laptop, your desktop, or your smartphone. You can find all that good stuff right there. Now, today is Election Day. There are no statewide issues, candidate races of any kind, but there are a lot of different local issues, trustees, township trustees, races like that. What we always do, we put a story on our website at littermedia.com on election night, and we will put inside the story, we'll put links to the respective county boards of election in our coverage area, and it's several counties. So after 7:30, when the polls close, typically they don't start populating their website tallies until probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. So if that link is not giving you an update, I mean, it's taking you to the Board of Election, that's not on us, because that goes directly to each one of those county boards of election. So if there's a problem, it's on them.
Don't blame Mike.
It takes us off the hook. But we do that because a lot of people don't even realize the County Board of Election offer that service.
Right.
So by putting that story up each election evening, it makes it a little bit easier for you to get to that site. I'd say of all the links that we have, 90% of them, the boards do a great job. But every once in a while, you'll find some they've had some kind of a technical problem where they can't get their results up. But just keep refreshing that site, and hopefully it'll get you the information. Polls are open now until 7:30 tonight. Chillicothe's Enderlin Circle will be closed from Tritcheller Road to North Mulberry starting tomorrow. That's Wednesday. This is for work related to the Appalachian Community Grant Program. Now, the closure will remain in place until the Octangie Park improvements are completed in September of next year. Now, Tritcheller Road and Enderlin Circle near the lake, that section will remain open throughout the winter to accommodate the Shine On holiday light display. Now, with construction ongoing at the Mulberry Street and Riverside Street intersection, park visitors are encouraged to use Yapel Road to access the playground, parking lot, sand volleyball courts, tennis and pickleball courts, the Pump House basketball court, Pump House Center for the Arts, the Floodwall Steps, and AMVET's Easter Seals, Heilman, and Oldecker shelter houses. So just be ready. That all starts tomorrow. Linda Collins and Linda Miller of the Altrusa Club were our special edition guests this morning, talking about their annual bazaar. That's this Saturday, 9 to 2 at Unioto Elementary.
We raise funds to support literacy in the schools. We also have projects with veterans and with our local National Guard to support veterans organizations and to support the families of the National Guard. We also give out scholarships to seniors, and the money that we raise this weekend is pretty much our budget for the year to support these things.
We also have given money to the schools. We have them on a rotating basis so that we give to all of the schools in Ross County for library books. And we've been fortunate enough to receive the Meade Massey grant. So we have passed that savings, or those monies along to the schools, and they can use those for book fairs so that children who qualify would get to choose a book of their choosing.
And again, there's $1 donation for entry, but then after that, shop till you drop from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. The two Lindas said that they will also have Schmidt's Sausage House truck there for food items. They've got a coffee, what do they call that, a coffee truck?
Yeah.
Where they sell coffee. And that's for a lot of the people that line up ahead of 9 a.m. to get in. And then they thought, why don't we have this coffee truck so at least they can stay warm drinking coffee out there. So a lot of good stuff out there this Saturday at Unioto Elementary, not the high school, but the elementary.
And don't worry about conflicting with the OSU game because that kickoff is at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Don't forget to join the Pickaway County Park District for their group walk at the south end of Canal Park. Come out to get some exercise, meet new people, and enjoy the outdoors at their beautiful county park. The next event is tomorrow, November 5th, from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the south end of Canal Park, which is 25500 Canal Road in Circleville. The Chillicothe VAMC will host a free Vet Fest and Veterans Day celebration November 11th, starting at 9 a.m. Music, food, information booths, and flu shots through 2 p.m., and the Veterans Day service will be held in the Building 9 Auditorium starting at 11 a.m. Fairfield Community Health Center, a local nonprofit clinic providing medical care to patients of all ages, announces the inaugural Fairfield County Healthcare Gala coming spring of 2026. The Fairfield Community Health Center invites all healthcare professionals, regardless of profession, to attend the gala on Thursday, March 12th at the Fraternal Order of Eagles Event Center, which is located at 1936 East Main Street in Lancaster. The event will feature dozens of silent auction items, raffles, an appetizer buffet, and the opportunity to connect with others within the healthcare industry.
Our road report is in Pike County today. Some tree trimming that's taking place along State Route 335 between River Road and Walker Ridge Road. Now, this project will begin on November the 17th. 335 will be closed for the duration of the project. Traffic will be detoured via East Emmett Avenue in Waverly to State Route 32, and this project goes through much of this remainder of the calendar year through December. A lot of trees need trimming, obviously, down in that direction. Not a whole lot of sports to talk about, but what we do have, we'll tell you about it all coming up on Litter Media Live. Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted comfort advisor for more than 4 decades. Whether it's residential or commercial, they can take care of each of these categories for you. And whenever you see this ad, like, for example, in our website story, click on that, and that'll take you right to their social media site where they can give you even more information about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance, on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Are you ready for some action tonight?
Maction.
Ohio Bobcats will host Miami of Ohio, their hated rival, at 7 p.m. tonight at Peden Stadium in Athens, and I will be there.
You'd think the stadium would be full for this one.
Yeah, you'd think so.
But it's also...
I better get down there early.
Is it on ESPN?
I'm not sure.
Usually the MAC weeknight games are televised nationally.
Yeah.
I think that's why they do it. But yeah, this is the equivalent of Michigan, Ohio State, and the MAC, OU, and Miami.
They should really rename it Glandon Stadium because I'm their lucky charm.
You're there. They have not lost yet.
Undefeated at home this season, so we'll see how it goes tonight.
So tomorrow, if Aaron's not here, you know that he was beaten up coming out of Peden Stadium for letting them down.
Yeah.
The Ohio State men's basketball season got underway last night. They scored a lot of points, 118, but they also gave up a lot of points, 102 to IU, or Indiana University, Indianapolis. That's branch campus there. Chillicothe's Brandon Knoll had 6 points and 10 rebounds in the game. That was certainly not the leading scorer, but he's our guy, local guy. But the Buckeyes off to a 1-0 start. They just need to work a little bit more on defense. The final area high school boys soccer team still in the postseason is the Wheelersburg Pirates. And they're heading to the state Final Four. They're being pictured over at Logan over the weekend. Actually, this was on Sunday, winning the regional championship. First state Final Four appearance for the Pirates soccer team since 2020. They'll take on Worthington Christian in the D5 state semis back at Logan High School tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. If they win, then they go to Lower.com Field for the state championship this weekend. Good luck, Pirates, representing the Southeast District. The Cavs off last night. The CBJ was off. Columbus Crew,
Yep.
who stayed alive with a win. They play later this week. I think it's on the weekend. And that'll be the third and deciding match in that series to see whether they advance. So that's kind of a wrap-up with. I think I also saw that the Reds manager Terry Francona was named as a finalist for the National League Manager of the Year. I kind of think he's going to win it because he got the Reds to the playoffs in his first year as a manager. Mm-hmm. Don't be surprised if Terry Francona, Tito, brings home the honor, but that's probably several days away before we find that out. We're talking money, kind of, when we come back with this date in history from 1879, all ahead on Litter Media Live.
But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. There's no bill when there's a fill. Contact Litter Quality Propane today about our metered gas service at litterpropane.com.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Whenever I first applied for the ArchWiz opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com. And we wrap up with a little bit of a history lesson each day. We try to incorporate stories about Ohio or our community whenever we can. And I think Dan's worked out an arrangement we can maybe get more information about our local history here in the future. So we'll look for that when it's coming. But today 1879, a fellow by the name of James Ritty, R-I-T-T-Y, of Dayton, Ohio, receives a patent for a mechanical cash register he calls an incorruptible cashier. I don't know if that means it won't steal from you.
That's what it sounds like to me.
What? Yeah. He and his engineer brother, John, invented it to keep bartenders at James's saloon from pilfering profits. So there you go. Now, 5 years later, John Patterson, who was a railroad owner, he and his brother Frank buy into the company. And this cash register manufacturing company becomes known as National Cash Register Incorporated, NCR, which has been a major manufacturer in Dayton, Ohio for well over a century. A lot of people didn't know it until many years later. After World War II, NCR also played a role during World War II in helping the government figure out how to defeat the Nazis, the deciphering machine for their codes, the Enigma machine. But NCR actually got started in a way on this date in 1879 thanks to James Ritty of Dayton, Ohio.
Say pilfering profits 5 times fast.
I will not make it. Yeah. Pilfering profits. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what did they use because this was to put in his brother's saloon.
Right.
When they took the money from you, I wonder where they stored the money.
Cigar box.
Probably. But apparently the guys working the bar were pocketing some of those proceeds. There you have it. 1879, Dayton, Ohio. That's going to be a wrap for today's program. Again, Dan was off today. He may be back tomorrow. He may not be.
We'll see how he's feeling.
If you're not feeling well, Dan, stay home. You deserve the rest. And besides, I don't want your cootie credit. I don't know. You know cootie was a game, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean,
I just know girls have them.
Yeah, when you were a little boy, don't touch the girls because they get cooties. But cootie was a game. It was like a little plastic insect that you would put together, but it was based. They had it like a game set up. But yeah, that was also cooties. Oh well.
Did you ever play jacks when you were a kid? Because I feel like I've always seen in TV shows and movies set in the past, kids are always playing jacks. I've never seen anybody do that or heard anybody talk about that.
I've played with them. I don't know that I ever played the game. There is a game, jacks, with the ball and, bouncing the ball and seeing how many. But I never played it. I just would goof around with the jacks. And I can remember I've stepped on a few jacks over my lifetime, and that was not fun either. There you go. So this is Tuesday. Don't forget it's Election Day. If you've not voted yet and you're registered, you can do that until 7:30 tonight. Actually, if you haven't registered, you can vote provisional, and you can still vote that way, even if you're not registered. Of course, they have to check everything out, and then they count your vote. But that's open until 7:30 tonight. Again, we'll have all of our area county boards of elections. Those links put up on our website at littermedia.com. So until that time, until tomorrow, God bless all of you out there. Have a great day. From all of us at Litter Media Live, this is Mike Smith for Aaron Glennon saying, doodaloo.